the Zhiyun, am I saying that right? How to pronounce?
So the pronunciation is Zhiyun. This is basically impossible to pronounce.
It's impossible to pronounce. Zhiyun.
That's Jason Bourne.
The Zhiyun Molus X60 RGB light checks all of these boxes. It's easy to use and it makes your lighting look great. My name is Patrick and I help everyday creators succeed. So let me show you how this thing works. A couple of months back, I bought a couple of Zhiyun lights that I really loved, and I made some videos about them, and the folks over at Zhiyun must have seen those videos because, full disclosure, they sent me the X60 for free, but they didn't ask me to make a video and they didn't give me any money, they just wanted me to check out the product. So all of these thoughts in this video are mine, and they aren't seeing this video before you. But I will say, I do have some affiliate links down below, including the link to this light. So if the X60 interests you, please use my links to check it out. And also, while you're down there, go ahead and subscribe, comment, like, share. Come on, we're in this together. First, we've got to talk about what's in the box. When you open the packaging, you're going to find the light, a battery pack, a compact diffuser, and a power cable. And it all fits into this easy to carry, compact, protective case. But remember, this is the package I received. There are several different X60 packages featuring different accessories and peripherals and different versions of the X60 itself. So if you hop on Amazon and check out those different versions, you'll see different features and different accessories that come in the different package options. But I got the RGB version and I am very happy. Having the ability to change the color of this light to literally any color is a massive win. But with more features and more accessories comes a higher price tag. So the one I received comes in at around $330, but remember, the different packages with different accessories come in at different prices. So if budget is an issue, don't let a $330 price tag scare you. Just peek around at some of the other options. Let's dig a bit deeper. This thing is no bigger than my morning cup of coffee, but don't let its size fool you. It packs such a big punch, producing millions of vibrant colors literally in such a small package. Gone are the days of lugging around bulky, heavy RGB panel lights. With the Zhiyun Molus X60, you've got all the colors you need right at your fingertips in a small package that is so portable, you could literally fit it in your pocket. Now, obviously, I couldn't have this or this to allow it to fit in my pocket. But if you do this, I mean, this light can go wherever you need it to and fit anywhere in your bag. When I opened the box, I immediately saw the power of this light for my workflow specifically. And I wanted to use it to replace the huge GVM RGB light that sits behind me in almost every video I shoot at this desk. Casting color onto this back wall creates a great depth of field for my videos, but the GVM light, which I used to think was pretty small and portable, compared to this is huge. It gets in the way, I knock it over. Could the X60 replace it? Well, going from the GVM to the Molus X60 looks like this. Is it the winner? I don't know, but when I look at my preview shot here from the GVM to the X60, I can't believe that a light this small packs this much of a punch and gives me this good of a look. I actually think the colors are more brilliant. And I have more to say, but I kind of don't want to move on because this looks so good. I'm going to switch back to my GVM so I can hold the light while I'm filming and show you some of the features, but I don't want to because this looks great. So we're already starting to see the power that the X60 holds. But I wanted to mention that not only can you use this powerful light with the accessories included in the package that you purchase, and some of which I have attached to the light already here, but you can also expand its capabilities using the Bowen Mount that Zhiyun sells. So this adapter converts the standard mount to Oh, I've got to line this up right. The standard mount to a Bowen Mount, which allows you to use your Bowen Mount accessories, satisfying every lighting need you might have. For instance, I have this huge softbox that I could attach to this tiny light using this mount, expanding it to give me a really cool diffused look if I wasn't using the light behind me to cast such great color on the wall.
How's bragging camp going?
One thing that concerned me with such a small package is power. Surely providing this much power to a light so small required some huge power adapter or caused it to overheat or something like that, but no. You actually have the option with the X60 to either plug it into the wall with the power adapter in the box or go fully wireless with the detachable battery, which I have plugged in right now. So you have the flexibility to light up any scene, whether you're indoors or outdoors or on the go or stationary. It's like having a personal lighting studio in the palm of your hand. And the look, this battery gives the light a real retro look while providing 50 minutes of power. Truth be told, I wish that was longer, but you can purchase additional batteries for longer shoots and just hot swap them, of course. I love this. I mean, look at how like retro and cool this light looks. It's kind of like steampunkish. I don't know. And then with the battery, it just gives it kind of like a camera feel. It's really, really cool. If you need to charge the battery, you just use a USB-C right here, and you can actually charge the battery while it powers the light, which I think is a really nice touch. So you're never gonna be left in the lurch. And I also like that the battery sits flush with the bottom of the light, so you can place it anywhere and it won't tilt or look weird. Okay, let's get into some of the settings of the light really quickly. With just a few buttons and knobs, you can dial in the perfect brightness, color, and effects to suit your creative vision. It's so simple. When you power on the light, it's going to ask you to turn one of these knobs to actually fully say, yes, I want the light to turn on. And I think, whoa, there you go. Let me just turn down the brightness there. Jeez. I really like that because I could see myself showing up to a gig and this button accidentally turning on the light in my bag and then me being fully out of power for the shoot. So the fact that you actually have to turn one of those knobs to fully power on the light makes a lot of sense to me.
Footballs don't work on water unless you've got power.
And these knobs fully control the light, but I would highly suggest downloading the app that works alongside the light. Yes, a light this portable is fully controllable via your phone. And to be honest, I have a terrible track record with getting cool gear like this to connect to the apps that are supposed to work alongside it. And I wish I could say that the X60 changed that for me. It did not. It wasn't difficult to get this set up, but to find instructions for which app I should use or how to connect the light to the app, it was impossible. So here is your guide for connecting the X60 to the app that fully controls it. Do not skip this part. I could not find any video. I couldn't find one video that correctly explained this to me. I kind of had to figure it out for myself.
You're a problem.
So the first thing you're going to do is download the ZY Vega app. Does it have X60 or Zhiyun in the name? No. Easy to find. Not. No, it is not easy to find. Anyway, now you're going to open that app and see a default kind of example group of lights there, which is going to get confusing. So you're going to want to create a new group and delete that old one. Patrick, why would I be creating a group? It's just one light. I know. Why? Anyway, then you're going to want to add a device. And if needed, you press the power button of your X60 3 times, and this is going to reset the Bluetooth functionality on the light. So if for some reason, if you can't get it to connect and it was maybe connected to a previous device, it's going to reset the Bluetooth and then make it really easy to connect to the app on your phone. Now the app should see your X60 after all of that and allow you to add it to your list of devices, even if it's the only one in that list or group. And from here, you can change almost every setting on the light, and it's much more understandable and easier than using the buttons on the light itself. So let me turn up some brightness here. Obviously, this is gonna be, it gets really bright, really fast. Let me hop over to the color section and just move around and change the different colors and change the hue and change the saturation. Really cool. Maybe you could actually see the color better on the actual wall. I've got some yellow there, some We're getting darks and pinks and some reds. You can also just touch colors here. There's an RGB section where you can get even more specific with the R, G, and B, red, green, and blue sliders. And once you find something you really, really like, if you touch the preset button, you can actually save the current setting that you have. So for me, if I have a few colors that I like on my back wall and I'm using this on my back wall, I can save those presets to recall at any time I see fit. Now, I will say this, when I reviewed Zhiyun lights before, I really had complaints about the buttons themselves. They felt flimsy, they didn't feel sturdy, and they have completely changed things on the X60. The buttons have a real tactile feel to them, and they also, well, one of them actually clicks to really help you dial in, as well as push button features that give you the option for selecting different things inside of the menu. I know buttons aren't the main thing I should be focused on a light, but it really does help because in previous versions I thought these are kind of flimsy and I just really don't feel like these guys are gonna break at all. So now we know how to change the settings on this thing. We know how to set it up. We know how to use the accessories, charge the battery. This is a no-brainer light to keep in your bag just in case it's ever needed wherever you may be, which it was needed during a shoot I just finished. A friend of mine recently hired me to help him film an interview, just standard documentary interview, right? And once everything was set up, he was a bit disappointed that we didn't have a hair light for the talent that we were filming. And then it hit me. I promise this was not planned, but I told him how I had just been sent this X60 and I showed him how it worked, and needless to say, he was super impressed. When he first saw it, it looks like this small little retro steampunk light, but when I turned it on and started showing the features, he was like, wow. And we were able to place it literally on a stack of chairs as a nice hair light for this interview off camera. So I was worried because the light has this built-in fan. I mean, the light looked great as a hair light, but it has this built-in fan to keep it cool. And I didn't want the fan noise to be picked up by these really high-powered mics. But do you hear it now? I mean, the light is on. No. So I think at this point it goes without saying, the portability and power of this light makes it a game changer. Have I mentioned that the light is only at 1% right now? And this is 100. Ouch. If you're looking for a powerful but portable lighting solution, look no further than the Molus X60 from Zhiyun Tech. It can go anywhere you want in your bag, or it can be a staple in your studio. It can be powered via a wall adapter, powered via battery, and it can be any color you want, giving you any scene you could ask for. You can control it from the back of the light or download the free app that allows you to control the light wirelessly. It's going to work for you, but it's not the only thing that's going to make your videos look good. You need to watch this video before you go. You're going to like it.